Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first Team United system training call via Zoom. I'm very excited. It's so awesome to see all of you. You know, so often we do these calls and we never see each other unless it's on Facebook, or if somebody does a video, we get an idea about them, or we go to an event and meet. But I know a lot of us here haven't met Deanna, and you can see her beautiful face. We see Nicole a lot. We don't hear her a lot, and it's so great to see her, and Marilyn, and Maura, and Karen, and Cindy Mae, and Maven, the pup, and Denise, and Terry, and Leslie, and Lisa, and did I leave anybody out? The ones that are on the phones. I don't know each individual person, but you'll let me know who you guys are when we reopen the line. So we're going to jump right into this because this is a pretty exhaustive training, and this is step one. Every Tuesday night we're going to be training on the 5 steps to building an Isagenix business, and every week we are going to be spotlighting a Team United member and learning a little bit more about each other. And it's so funny. Oh, look at Alicia, you're so funny with your dog. You're so cute. And oh, we got so many people joining, which is great. And so Mary Kate, you're on here twice still, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's fine. And so I want to kick the call off with our Team United member, Spotlight Member of the Week, and her name is Tina Carey. And I'm going to just give you a quick little background on her that she gave me, and then I'll introduce her and she can share a little bit with us. So just hang on one second. Have to pull up your information, Tina. Sorry. All of this. Okay. Okay, so Tina is 43, and she is a working mom, and she's been married for about 10 years. And she's originally from New Hampshire, which is why she knows all the New Hampshire people. But she lives in Boynton Beach, which is actually very, very near to me, for over 15 years. And we're actually going to be meeting, I think it is next week, we're getting together. And she's been living in Boynton Beach for 15 years, and she has 2 girls. Gabrielle, who's 23, she's a college graduate living in the city of New York and working as a buyer for a beauty company, which some of you will remember, called Birchbox. And she's also getting ready to start. And her other daughter is Isabella, who's 9, and she's in the 3rd grade. He's been in very successful in outside sales for over 20 years in the wireless industry. And so Tina and I will have a lot to talk about because I worked in the wireless industry for many, many years as well. She's currently in the process of setting up her own consulting firm and getting her real estate license. And so she's going to share with us. And so, Tina, I want to welcome you to the call. And I know you're driving back from the Keys, so we can't see your beautiful face. But you've been so successful recently, and you've been such a phenomenal enroller that I just want you to share with the team a couple of things that have worked for you, and maybe a few things that you've heard some of us train on or share that have really landed for you. So, Tina, go ahead and take it away.
All right, thank you, Jackie. So I'm really excited to be here and to be able to share with everybody and to be highlighted. Thank you. It's funny because you feel a little bit strange when you're like highlighted for something. Like I feel like I really didn't have to do so much to be where I am at, right? I just enrolled my 5th person, which is my oldest daughter. So it's kind of like it seems so easy because the work is kind of done itself just because of the results that I've had and just because of something that makes me feel so great, you know, and had my, you know, everyone knows that Danielle is a really good friend of mine, and she, you know, got me into this when I saw her results, and not just her results, but how like happy and excited she was about something. So it's infectious and it spreads. So the same thing, you know, even as being somewhat skeptical, wondering how does it actually really work, and then seeing the results, it's really easy. It's just sharing those results, and you know, people see it, they hear it. You know, it started with, you know, I learned a little bit about the power post from Jackie and Cindy and then Danny, and basically just kind of putting your heart out there and how you feel about it, and then, you know, letting everybody know so everybody can also comment. And that started the ball rolling. And then it's just kind of, you know, talking about it when the right moment comes up. Everybody notices how you look and how you feel and how positive you are, so they start asking without you even having to try to jump on them, right? But it's kind of knowing the right opportunity and just putting it out there very, you know, for me, being a salesperson for the last 20 years, I know how to hard sell, I know how to strategize, I know how to do all that stuff, but when it comes to my personal circle of friends and contacts, I'm very careful with how I approach things like that. So I'll tell you, I'm no stranger to what some people call direct selling. I've done this before in the past and been pretty successful at it. But then I've also tried products in a program like that didn't work. So when you know you're in the right group, with the right group of people, with the right support, and with the right product, which Isagenix is farther exceeded any expectation I would have ever had, and I think you all know that, then it kind of does it itself. So really just looking at the examples that, you know, Danielle and Cindy and Jackie and everyone around us has led for us, and just kind of being there to answer each other's questions and start talking about it. And, you know, I mean, I've got so many people kind of tiptoeing around, looking at it, and just following up with them. Hey, did you have any questions? And kind of giving them little updates here and there without being pushy is what's worked for me, honestly. So, you know, I love having, you know, the WhatsApp and having all the Facebook groups. And, I mean, all of the Facebook groups is what's been helping me, just kind of putting people out there. But then just every time I try something new or I get a new result, I like to share it. I mean, going on vacation and coming back and not having gained a pound, it wasn't all that great either, so I was kind of skeptical about that. And, you know, putting it out there, and then all of a sudden 3 more people are reaching out, you know. The only other thing I think I would add to that is that, you know, my sister who signed up, she was my first, and a couple of friends, and then my mom, you know, knowing that their schedules and knowing how they are, I know them because they're my personal family and friends, that I know where they may not be as comfortable as I am talking to people. So the one thing I do put myself out there to do is help them, you know. I think that's the big thing, is being ready, and this is what Danny did for me. I mean, she was there to help me and then help me help my friends and family, you know, and support them, and that makes all the difference. Yeah. That I know that I helped my sister get her people, and, you know, and get everybody else's business going as well. So that's really, I mean, it, I guess.
Yeah, and you know what, Tina, you make really good, valid points about helping and supporting, and we talk about that a lot, and obviously we use the page for that purpose so often, because it makes a difference with our people, and especially our product users that could potentially find 2 people and become consultants, which is what we want, is to create consultants. Is if we are there for them, supporting them every step of the way, it really makes a difference. That is what is different from what we do to what other companies do, is our level of support. And even other teams, I will say, it's the level of support that we give and we provide. And, you know, Karen and I talk about this a lot, that constant supporting of your new people, working with them, you know, making sure that you ask them to participate in the page, and having them constantly build everyone else up, sharing a struggle if you have one, but always putting everything in a positive light. Okay, so you make some really, really good points, and this has obviously seemed very easy to you because you are doing it with ease, and that's what's so beautiful about it. And so it's a lesson for all of us. So I really thank you, Tina. I can't wait to meet you. And I know I have it in my book when we're meeting, so I don't know if it's next week or not, but I'm really excited to meet you, and I'm so happy that you live so close to me. And next time we will see your pretty face, which is awesome. And so I'm going to mute you out now, okay? And thank you so much, and drive safe. And still listen, though, okay?
Oh, I will. Unless I drop the call, and you'll see it.
Okay, all right. Okay, Mary Kate, are you there and ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into this because it is extensive. Take notes if you want to. I'm not going to share the screen at all because I'm just going to go through it, and we're going to add a few things to it. This is step one. It's absolutely probably it's probably the most important step. It's everything that you do in the beginning. When you're brand new and you decide you're going to build the business, this is the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to prospect, you're going to invite people to take a look, and you're going to set the appointment and put them into real people, real results. So for anyone that you bring in, this is the basis of everything that you do in the business. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to prospect. Obviously, you're going to have your warm market when you're new, but some of us who've been doing this for a long time, myself, Karen, Lisa, I still feel like Lisa has some of her warm market left, but a lot of us were really like, it's cold market at this point, and it's all created by what we create on social media or by meeting people out in the real world. So you want to start from the beginning, having 3 to 8 lead sources. It's really important. And so some of these will be obviously the memory jogger that is on the team page under the files tab. That's for your warm and your lukewarm market, and you're to fill that out and not give any prejudging as you put names down. Then you have obviously social media, which is obviously the biggest thing that we use for most of this, meaning your Facebook initial post and your various posts throughout your journey. And you have Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, which I have the training on, and I haven't really jumped into it, but I mean, it's supposedly great for the younger set. So I do suggest maybe checking it out. I will say that I've said this before, master one first before you start jumping into 6 different social media platforms. It will suck all your time up and you won't get anywhere. You really want to spend your time, really focus on Facebook and plant your seeds there and prospect there. There's so many ways to do it. Karen will do the Facebook training and we'll go over it, and everybody trains on Facebook at some point. But it's like most of Karen's business comes from Facebook. A lot of us have a ton of business come from Facebook. So master that first, get your second page going, whatever that is, and work that as well. A lot of us have second pages, some of us don't yet, and that's okay. We want you to work on your personal page first and then advance to having a second page. But master one platform. If you start to I do a little bit on Instagram. I have never been able to finagle getting anybody from it. Maybe other people have. I just don't spend enough time on it. All I do is post a few pictures there. I focus on Facebook. I do some work on LinkedIn. And what's some of the others? I don't really do Twitter. I mean, I post there, but I don't really try to get anything there. I know there's a whole system to doing so. But, there's so many different options, but it's a great place, and it's obviously a major lead source for all of us. When you have birthdays on Facebook, you want to send every person a birthday message. You are creating connections. Send them a private message wishing them a happy day. I mean, it can be extensive. There are some days when I've got like 20 birthdays in a day. It's crazy. But always at least wish them a happy birthday. You want to keep yourself top of mind with them. There's networking events. I always recommend doing a minimum of 2 a week. There's chamber events, meetup.com. You can Google networking events and things will show up. There's always a place to go to connect with people. The goal is to go connect, not to get people, to connect with people, to create relationships and put them on your Facebook page. The mommies. There's mommies groups, play groups, parks, children's school. Mary Kate is, the pro at this because she is really, really actively working this. She has a group, Healthy and Active Twin Moms. She is at the park. She's constantly connecting with people. She's got those 2 little crazy twin boys that we adore, and so it gets her out into the world meeting other moms all the time, and so she's able to participate in different mommies groups on Facebook where she connects with people and she creates and builds interest and brings people over to her page, and she can connect with all the people from the Healthy Active Twin Moms, which is awesome. You can do recreational groups on Facebook. There's paddleboarding, running, fitness, dance, art, theater, whatever is your focus. For Karen, it's tennis. For somebody else, it may be something else. You know, whatever it might be for you. For me, it would be theater. I'm always constantly seeking other performers to show them a better way to create income. Participate in those groups. You're just expanding your network. You want to bring them over into your personal page. Ask for referrals. Always ask for referrals. If somebody says no to you, that's okay. Say, you know what, I get that. It's not the right time for you. But do you know at least a couple people that maybe need to get healthy, lose weight, whatever all of our solutions are? Get names. It's amazing when you ask, people will give you. You get to ask consistently for referrals. You can always go to the business card boards. And this is where the Jeffrey Combs Prospecting Clinic comes into such great support, because I'm confident if I pull out a business card right now and I've got a pile of them, say I pull out this one, I could call this person and start questioning them and not have any fear because I'm not attached. And you know, it's scary to do, but it's a great way if you're stuck with no leads. Just go to one. They're in Starbucks, they're in yoga studios, they're at gyms. There's business cardboards everywhere. Just go and pull. Don't even look. Just pull a slew of them down. Pick up the phone and say, hey, I got your card off the wall at the yoga studio. I go there too. Isn't it awesome? I wanted to connect with you to get to know other people that love yoga the way I do. And I'd like to know if you're open to having a conversation. And I'd like to find more about you. And then you take them through the questioning process, which we'll do next week on presentation. Business cardboards. You can create 10 leads right like that and have 10 people to call in a day. Okay, number 9, Craigslist ads. And this is where I want to have Mary Kate. Karen and I have done this. We've done a lot of these, a lot. But now Karen and I have not done the paid ads. We've done the free ads. And so, you know, it's been a great way to practice. Right, Karen? You could nod. Yeah, it's been a great way to practice. But Mary Kate ran a paid ad, which is another option. And so, Mary Kate, if you would, just share with us quickly what you did, kind of what your verbiage was, and what, I know you got 2 people right away because you shared that with us, but what else has happened since you got those 2 people?
I've actually had 6 phone calls since that ad ran, which was a little over 24 hours ago. And I have 2 people I still need to follow back up with. One was an email and one was a text. And it was super simple. It was $35. And it just said, which this is something I want to change the next time I do it, but the title said, the role said Executive of Sales, South Florida. Next time I do it, I'm going to put more along the lines entrepreneur or home-based business, like more direct to really what it is. And it just was one line. It said, looking for self-motivated professional who has the drive to succeed and teach others. Key qualities: leader, ambitious, team player, energetic, ready to learn and grow, both professionally and personally, health conscious. No experience required. And I said as pay, salary ranges, but up to $1 million a year.
Which I love.
So,
I love that.
24 hours, I got 7 leads, you know, and I've got a follow-up tomorrow morning. I've already talked to her today, and we're following back up tomorrow. So yeah, if anyone wants to learn more about that and how those calls went, then please reach out.
Beautiful. And I do suggest that. There's no reason why you can't do that. Throw it in every now and then. It does take time, Alicia. It does take time to, you know, create copy that works. Now, that's her first try out of the gate. 6 calls is amazing, Mary Kate. You know, I know with Karen and I, we did verbiage that we learned in a webinar that we listened to, or a call that we listened to. And then, but then we continually changed it up as well. And we tried a lot of different things. It's no different than any social media copy. You never know what's going to land. And just when you're onto something that works, it stops working and you have to change it again. So please, you know, Mary Kate will share what she did for her verbiage, but it really is as simple as that. And you can try a number of different things. just always be specific about what you're requesting. Don't try to be evasive. Don't pretend it's a job when it's not, because then you're just going to get people that are it's a waste of your time.
Mm-hmm.
So be specific about what you're requesting and what you're looking for, and the right people will respond. So you don't have to go through a filtering process because you've been very clear about what you want up front. So kudos to you, Mary Kate. That's excellent. And so how long does the $35 allow you to run the ad?
I just checked back, but I think it was up to 2 weeks.
Okay. And you're going back in and changing it so that it goes back to the top, correct?
I'm not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do that?
Not with the paid one. Unless I didn't read something, I'll go back and revise. But
go back, because you should be able to freshen it up and change it if you want. I
tried editing it yesterday after I was like, no, why did I put executive of sales? But I'll look into it.
Okay, let us know. And
yeah.
But thank you, and that's really, really great. So Craigslist ads are another way to create leads. All of the groups on Facebook, you should be a member of a number of groups, and you should be participating in them. And your goal is to get the people from the group to friend you outside of the group so that they can start looking at your page, and you create the relationship, so then you can turn it into they start liking your stuff, and then you start inboxing them. So always remember, the point of being in the groups is not so that you go in the group and you post and you spam, hey, talk to me about getting healthy. It's about connecting with people and getting them over to your personal page so that they start to like your posts, see what you're doing, and then you get to inbox them. That's the whole goal. And then always, you can friend people that you have in common with your existing friends, and always look for clues as to what they're about. If they're posting a bunch of negative stuff, maybe it's political season, so it might be negative stuff, or something that doesn't align with you. Don't friend them, because then you're just going to end up blocking them, which has happened to Karen and I both. So, and you can always message them and say, I'd like to be friends with you. We've got some friends in common. I really, give them a compliment. And typically if you do that, don't say, ooh, I want you look like you could be my good friend. You know how we get those crazy messages? But just be authentic, and then they'll accept your friendship, and then you get another connection. So it's really great. Okay, so that's how you prospect. That's sources of prospecting, lead sources. And now I'm going to hand it over to Mary Kate, who's going to take us through inviting prospects to take a look and setting the appointment. And she's going to start with working with basic product users, which the majority of people are product users. And you're going to keep track of everybody in a notebook, and you're going to keep track of people on the Real People, Real Results tracking sheet, because it can get really busy and you want to keep everything in order. And there's a lot of ways to do this. You're going to use whatever way works best for you, but all you're doing is connecting with people and inviting them to take a look at what you do by relating it back to them. So Mary Kate, my love, take it away.
Exactly. To go off that, Jackie, thank you for having me on tonight's training. And I know we're already almost at 9 o'clock, so please, Jackie, feel free to, if I'm going too fast, because that's what I tend to do, interrupt me, but also I feel the pressure of the time, and I want to respect your guys' time.
All right.
So, yes, it is pressure off. It's not about you. It's about them. It's simply asking them to take a look. So let's just start. One thing that I do, I encourage my team to do, and I'm pretty sure that most of us do who are building this business, is that we have a number in our mind of the amount of people that we want to connect with on a daily basis. If that's Monday through Sunday, Monday through Friday, 4 days a week, however you're building this business, but there's a number of prospects you want to connect and reach out to a day. And so whatever that number is, have it clear in your mind. It could be 4, it could be 3, it could be super ambitious, it could be 10. But whatever it is, write it down and reach out to them through Messenger, through text, through phone call. Connect, build rapport, and engage in conversation. And most importantly, you decide who you are going to contact, and always keep in your head why you're contacting them. So there's a variety of ways of how to prospect, and again, why you're prospecting that person. So I'm going to go over those ways and the message strategy behind that. And again, this is what has worked for me and many people, but maybe it's not what worked for you. So a lot of times it is trial and error, like Jackie had mentioned before. So one way is just simply creating engagement with people. So you see someone on Facebook just got a new puppy. Send her a message. Hey, Sarah, I'm writing you because I just noticed that you have an adorable new puppy. He's so cute. What's it like to train a new puppy? Or what kind of breed is it? Engage. Another message could be, hey, John, I'm writing you because I noticed that you just ran a marathon. Congratulations. What was it like training for it? I'm really interested in running one day. So something like that. And this is going off of, a lot of, watch out, my husband's walking through. You're on camera. Sorry. So moving on. Another way to prospect someone and engage in conversation is someone likes your post. And this should be a post related to health and wellness. So you drinking a shake, you going on a run or exercising, you nutritional cleansing, a transformation picture, okay? So a message like that might look like this. I'm excited that you like my post. This has been an incredible, amazing journey, whatever, for me. And I'm really anxious to share it with people. Are you open to a quick chat? And they say, yeah. What's the best time? I have 2 p.m. today or 3 p.m. tomorrow available. Really quickly, side note on these 2 times. What's important about them? 1, 2. There wasn't like, I had all day available tomorrow. You let me know what works best for you. Subconsciously, they're right now not taking you serious about this. And you want to present yourself as someone serious, as a professional. And you may be brand new at this, and it is new. And so it's maybe uncomfortable for you. But trust us when we say it is for your best intention. Give 2 times. You present yourself as a professional in a business, and again, they take you more serious. Another side note I want to make on the 2 times is please be conscious of their schedule. If you know very well that they work full-time, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, then don't give 2 times during that time. Give 1 maybe time during that time, maybe their lunch break, and then 1 that evening when they will be home. So also be smart about those 2 times. Okay, so going back to that conversation. They say, yes, you have the 2 times. They'd say 2 p.m. today. Awesome, can't wait to chat. And another message that might look like is, again, the same entrance, which is, I'm excited that you like my post. I'm eager about this journey. I'm just so ready to share this with other people. And then stop it at there. And rather, continue asking for a chat, just ask them about them. So what are you up to lately? So how are the kids? I saw you at a new job recently. How's that going? Let that door of curiosity be open. Let them come to you, ask about nutritional cleansing. A lot of people appreciate that. So someone reached out to you interested in learning more about nutritional cleansing, most likely from a post that you had. So here's an example of what that might look like. This actually really happened. Hey, Mary Kate, I would really like to try to become healthy. I need to lose this yucky feeling and added 10 pounds and regain some energy. Could you help me with this, please? Thank you. I respond, hey, I'm so glad you reached out to me. How have you been? Yeah, I would love to help you out. Would you be open to being a part of my private nutritional product group on Facebook? It's fast-paced, super energetic, and has a ton of info on the nutritional cleansing products I use. Yeah, for sure, she says. Awesome. I'll add and welcome you in a little bit. I'd love to have a quick chat to get your feedback on what you thought, and I'm sure you'll have some questions for me. Would you be open to chatting sometime? Yes. And she goes on, tomorrow I'm actually available. And this is not common, but she says tomorrow that they give you the times. But in this example, she says, yeah, tomorrow I'm available 3:30 on, the whole afternoon. And I also have, a 30-minute break between, she gave me 2 hours. And she gave me her phone number. So I said, great, then how about 5? Perfect. Okay, so that was one example. And then there's the times when someone reaches out to you or you engage in a conversation, they express interest, and you ask about putting them in Real People Real Results, and then you don't hear back from them. Okay? They sound excited though when they reached out to you, when we were talking about it, and then they kind of just drop off. Well, going back to what Jackie said about keeping that log of people, it's so important because a lot of times that log really provides a lot of value for me when we have like a promotion. I will go right back to that log and I will write down, I'll have written down all the people that expressed interest and I'll go back to them. And so I'll follow up with them. There's a lot of value in the follow-up. So here's what that may look like. Hey, Jess, just checking back in with you to see if you're still interested in being put into the private nutritional private group to learn about nutritional cleansing. Yes, please. I actually leave for Florida in 5 weeks and need to start something soon. I say, sounds great. Oh, yeah, get ready for that cute bikini you'll be wearing. Engage. It's good. Okay, I'll add and welcome you in a little bit. Now, would you still be open to have a quick chat about it? And mind you, I would not add her until I got that confirmation. I just love to get your feedback. She says, I can call you sometime this week while our kids are in school. I say, okay. You'll see the notification in a minute. Tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm available at 10:30 and 2:30 p.m. Which time works best for you? She gives me Tuesday works at 10:30. Awesome, great. I'll talk to you then. So that's another messaging strategy, what that looks like. Here's another one, and this is in regards to for someone who's starting this business and they really want to they want to start and go 100%, and they want to do a lunch party, or they want to do an opportunity meeting. We down here in our team, we're all in the part of team, but in South Florida, where a lot of us reside, we actually do a monthly, it's really actually like every 3 weeks. What we do is what we call healthy happy hours. And we have them either on a Wednesday or Thursday evening. Lisa hosts them. She's so gracious, and anyone who wants to can participate and invite their prospects to it. So inviting those prospects, what does that look like? So here's the message template that I came up with and that I use for just about everyone. Of course, depending on the person, I might switch up a sentence or two, but I really don't change it that much. So here's what it looks like. Hey, Liz, I'm reaching out because I wanted to personally invite you to our Healthy Happy Hour event this Thursday. I can tell you're pretty health conscious, and I believe that you find a lot of value in learning about nutritional cleansing for both you and your family. I know a lot of people are already coming, so just let me know if you're able to make it. Thanks, XO. And this is also like after I actually invited them to the event, I make that personal message. So in this document, under the Files tab in Team United, you will find more examples on inboxing templates. And then I'm going to do a quick segment on business prospects, which, if you are serious about building this business, then you need business builders below you, not just product users, which still are essential for our business, but business builders are key. So there's 2 options, 2 messaging strategies on how to do this, and I'll go over those really quickly right now. One is either text, Facebook message, what that looks like, what that platform is for you. But it looks like this. Can't stop thinking about you. When can we chat? Or I know it's been forever, but your name keeps popping up in my mind. Chat this week? And I say, sure. Great. 2 times. On this day, at this time, or that time, which works best for you? They give you the time. Perfect. I'd love to share what I'm up to. And all I need is 15 minutes. So you get on the phone, connect first. Of course, you want to connect, build rapport. Hey, how are you? But you also want to be mindful, and the keyword is very intentional about what you're calling for. So you say, I do want to catch up, and you're sincere about that. But now's not the time. I'm actually a little bit busy. I'm just about to leave my house. So the first thing you want to do is give them a sincere compliment, and keyword sincere. So that may look like you've always been someone who's very successful. I've always respected you, or you've always been so supportive of me, and I've always appreciated that. Or for as long as I can remember, I've always thought you were so great at everything you do. So the idea here is to really compliment why you thought of them and wanted to share this with them. Remember, you are building your business. So you really thought of them because they hold qualities that you want in your business. And it is also, it's an honor to be asked for this in your business. So step 3, make the invitation by sharing your story. That automatically usually will resonate with people, something personal. So something like that may look like this. Before nutritional cleansing, I felt sluggish, unmotivated, or remember how I was always struggling to lose weight. I never could take the kids to the park, etc. And now just after, say the time, 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, I'm feeling A, B, C, how you're feeling now. And I'm just so excited about this new lifestyle. And I sincerely want to share this with those that are closest to me. Are you open to taking a look? Who knows? Maybe it will be a fit for you too. And, when they say yes, making sure they have Facebook is always key. And then continue by asking, great. All right. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I skipped a part. Okay. Great. Would you be open to watching a short video about our company and what we do? So you can make an informed decision as to whether or not it makes sense for you. Yeah, sounds good. Then you say, great. After you watch it, I'd love to get your feedback and follow up with you. If we were to chat either tomorrow at 11 a.m. or 5 p.m., would that give you enough time to have watched it? Yeah, I'll watch it tonight. So 11 a.m. is great tomorrow. Perfect. I'll call you then. And I'll have my sponsor on the phone. And this is something you may have if you're a new business builder, then I would absolutely 100% encourage it to have that third party validify, and give you credit. And this is where you want to edify that third person. That may look like this. So she's just great, so easy to talk to. You'll just love her. She's been doing this for a couple years now and has had so much success doing this, and she'll be able to get all your questions answered. Talk to you then. Another way to also prospect business builders is to, as Jackie mentioned, is one of the way to prospect in general, just to build your network, is friending people on Facebook, like constantly just adding people to your network is what we do. That's the business, what we do. We're constantly growing our network. And so another way to do that is to, navigate and find business builders to send a private message on Facebook to someone you may not necessarily know. You're their friend on Facebook, but personally you don't really know them. And that could look, but via their Facebook profile, looks like they hold qualities that you're looking for. So that may look like something like this. Hey, Jillian, I'm writing you because I noticed you like the transformation post of mine. In this case, she liked the transformation post. I see that you're a fellow mommy of boys too. You must be really organized to have a job on top of having full-time mommy duties. I'm a holistic health coach or health and wellness coach, whichever you're comfortable saying. And I partner with moms just like you who have a passion for wellness and teaching others. Are you open to looking at opportunities to better your health and inspire others to do the same? Not sure if that's on your radar, but I want to make sure you know my door is always open. Keep shining. That's my message, so you don't have to put that at the end. But so yeah, and then continue above, of course, and the tool that we use in this case is the Why Isogenics video, and then of course, real people, real results as the conversation continues. So that is prospecting messaging strategies in a nutshell. I know that was very fast, so just, resort to...
No, Mary Kate, it was beautiful. You were fantastic. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
And the one change I would make for you guys, and look, these are people, this last set is people that you're approaching specifically for the business. So, but even so, we may not use the word sponsor, so I'm going to actually change that word. When you're talking about, I'll have my sponsor on the line with you. We can just say, I'm going to have my friend who's been doing this a lot longer than me on the line with you. And I think that's a little less, even though we're talking to them about the business, it gets a little yucky, I think. So I think maybe we'll change that word. But, you are approaching them about the business, so it's not like you're approaching them about losing weight on that particular one. And so Mary Kate, fabulous. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to fly through this so that we can get done. Basically, at this point, The person's agreed, and then the thing that we're going to do is place them into Real People, Real Results. It is our main business building tool, and even if you are approaching somebody about the business, you're going to first have that initial conversation, have them watch the Why Isagenix video, and then if they still are interested business-wise, then you're going to say to them, hey, look, we have a system that we use for building this business. The best way for me to show you what that system is to place you in it, as you would place people that you would be building the business with. And so then you find out what they want and you would place them in accordingly. So whether it's a person that wants to lose weight, get healthy, energy performance, or build the business, everybody is going to eventually get into Real People, Real Results. And so the biggest thing is that you want to ask and question them via inboxing or on the phone, what are their health and wellness goals? A lot of times they don't know how to answer you, so you have to prompt them. Give them our 3 solutions. Give them release weight, healthy aging, energy, performance, lean muscle mass. Give them ideas so that they come back to you with certain things so that you know how to create the welcome post. So in the end, you want to just get them excited, be very, very casual about, hey, it's a really great group, it's fun, you're going to love it, you'll probably learn some things, and my friends are going to leave you some information. It'll be really, really great. Remember, it's our virtual store on Facebook, and we want our prospects to marinate. So even after they've been in for a while, we have people that have been in there for a year now. Some of them are coming back, and that's okay. Let them stay in and marinate. If they want to take themselves out, they can take themselves out. And if you want them to be removed and you can't take them out, you can always message me. I'm an admin. I can take them out of the group. So the first thing you're going to do is, and Karen will go over this in the Facebook training, but it's going to be from the power posts or a comment on a post, a like. You're going to message them and ask them you can say something like this. Hey, Mary, I noticed you liked my Sunday night post on my friend's weight loss. I would love to speak to you about your health and wellness goals. Are you open to having a 15-minute conversation? Now, if you're doing this in inboxing, you're not going to say, are you open to having a 15-minute conversation? You're going to go right into, I have a private coaching group, product support page that will tell you a little bit more about what it is that I do. You can learn a little bit more about what my friend did to achieve that great result. Are you open to going into it? It's a lot of fun, blah, blah, blah. Or if you want to do the 15-minute conversation, you give them the 2 times, just like Mary Kate went over, and you'll have that first 15-minute conversation on the phone, find out what their health goals are, then place them in the group. Either way works. Obviously, the Facebook inboxing has worked great, and that's a kudos to Mary Kate, because it's because of her, yes, Karen's clapping, because of her that we are doing this now. Because originally all we did was the calls, and they take up a lot of time, and so thank you, Mary Kate. People that are working that can't be on the phone can be inboxing people from their computer on the sly or from their phone. So this works really, really well, and you can get people added into the group. So that's a really good thing to do. So after you get them to agree to go in the group, you are going to find out enough information so you can create a great welcome post. There's a welcome post etiquette document under the Files tab on Team United. It's the single most important piece of information that you put in the group, because it allows us the information to place the right information that's going to take them forward to the enrolling process. So just remember that you want to be specific about what they are looking for. And the first thing you're going to do is add them into the group as a member, which you can all do with no problem. Then you go in, you create the welcome post using the etiquette document. Most of us are pretty good at this. And then you put that in, it'll get approved. If something's sitting around, you could always reach out to me and I'll run in and approve it. I try to be on top of it so that your people can get right in, so you can get in and put the first comment down. And then you would go to the Facebook Messenger thread that is Team United. That's RPRR, names only. Place the full Facebook name of your person that you placed in the group so that we're able to search that person. That's your signal to the team to go in and comment on that person. As soon as you see your post has been approved, as soon as you write your post and you add it, while you're waiting for it to be approved, because it usually doesn't take very long, you go and place the name in the Facebook Messenger thread. Don't place the name first before you do the welcome post, because there's a number of us who are on it like white on rice. And there's nothing more frustrating than to see the name, go in, and not be able to find it because you haven't put it in yet. So be really clear about how you do that, and teach your people the same way. Write the post, set it in for approval, and then place the name in the group. And then after that, you're going to do the first comment, the first 1, 2, 3 comments. It depends. Sometimes if I'm the one approving it, I get right in and I can put the Why Isagenix video, and that allows you to put something different. But if you're the first one in, then you'll almost always want to put Why Isagenix or Just Cleanse. You know, either way, there's some specific ones that we have for you to use. They're all on the Isagenix YouTube channel. There's also a document under the Files tab on Team United that has a list of great videos that you can use. And then I've done the training on Evernote. It is the most important tool that you could use for real people, real results, and it will make your life easy. You will never be overwhelmed at seeing a list of 6 names and knowing you've got to go in and comment on all of them. If you use Evernote, it will take you less than 5 minutes. It'll be very, very quick. You want to keep videos and articles to a minimum of around 5 to 8 in the comments. If you're sort of the last one in on a name, glance through what's been written. See if there's anything that's missing or anything that you know of that would be pertinent to that person, and then go ahead and add it. You know, it's just a nice thing to do, to get in and contribute as much as possible. And then in addition to those comments that you're going to leave for that person, the most important thing you can do, and actually Karen told us this today, is do the content posts. As soon, and this is the best way to do it, as soon as you place the welcome post, submit a content post immediately that is absolutely specific to that person. You will not tag that person, but remember, if you just added a person that needs to lose 100 pounds, you place them in and everybody's going to put these notations, then go ahead as a content post and do the Jill birth video as a content post, because everybody that you place in the group is going to get your content posts in their feed. And it's nice if it matches up to what that person's looking for. And if you do it at the same time, do the welcome post, do a content post, you'll remember to do it. And then throughout the day, if you could do a couple of times during the day, throw in a recipe, throw in a visual, an article, and if you've spent the time to create Evernote and created all of these great articles and visuals and recipes, then doing content posts can be very quick and easy too. So that's just a great thing to remember, and I approve a lot of posts, and people are getting the hang of it now. I see the welcome post, and then they do the content post right after, and I approve both. So that person is not only going to get the notification for their welcome, they're going to see that content post in their feed. So it's really good. Where do you get the content? You get the YouTube Isagenix channel, isagenixhealth.net for articles, ISA FYI for articles. You can look for the resources document under the Files tab for Team United, and everything that you need is there. Feel free to ask questions to us on the WhatsApp if you want, or even in Team United. And just remember to, commit to some time in Real People. This is your business tool. This is the way that you can build a multi-million-dollar business. It's really, really important to get good at it, and you'll be teaching. Listen, we'll have people listen to this training, but we get to teach our new people too how to do it. And I think Karen and I talked about this. Really, in training people on Real People, Real Results, the first couple of people, don't just throw this whole training at them, because it's so many moving parts, they can't handle it. You want to walk them through it step by step for the first couple of people, and then give them more to learn, so that they sort of see how all the moving parts work. Then you provide the training for them, and then they kind of put it all together. So the first couple of people, you may add their names on the messenger list for them. You may have them write the welcome post. You approve it before they place it in for submission for approval. and then you walk them through all of the steps from there. And so at least for the first couple of people, and then it will really help them not be overwhelmed, and just constantly be reminding them there's a lot of moving parts. We're just going to take it one step at a time, and eventually they get it. And I will kudos to Deanna and Alexandra, because you guys caught on so fast, like amazing. Your welcome posts are stellar. You're contributing, and you moved very quickly, and you learned very quickly. And so we salute you, because we understand how much there is to learn. So thank you for that. We appreciate that. And then the follow-up call is just handling objections. Hey, Mary, how's it going? I'm sure that you loved your time in RPRR. Are you ready to get started? Ask them. Invite them to get started, because they're going to, some of them will say, I'm ready. Some of them will start throwing out all the objections. And that's what you want. You want to be able to handle the objections. And then just listen, handle them, and continue to ask questions and move them forward to the enrolling process. If your person is not on Facebook, I know, crazy, but it does happen, then you're going to do this whole process via email. And we've talked about it, that you don't want too many people that are not on Facebook, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of extra work. So you just want to take them through the process. You're going to email them iSamovie or tell them where to go, and you're going to take them through the process, and you're still going to make sure that if they enroll, that they get on WhatsApp so you can coach them. But you're just going to take them through the process, ask the questions, make sure they go to iSamovie, they watch, and you're going to tell them which videos to watch, especially since they won't be able to get comments from people. And you just basically take them through the process, but via email and on the phone. And I did include at the bottom here the video by Kathy Kluver, the connecting video, because she's really spectacular and incredible, and it's worth the 45 minutes to watch it. And that is step one. Extensive and exhaustive, I know, but I'm going to unmute us all. Unmuted. And so I'm so excited that I can see all of you, and I know all of you are too. Does anyone have shout outs or questions on anything? Does not have to be specific to training. Karen, go ahead.
So, Mary Kay, you did an exceptional job. Absolutely exceptional. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. You're very sweet to say that. I appreciate it.
You really did.
As always.
I love them, Kip.
Anyone else?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I love you guys all, and great job. I don't know if Tina's still on the call, but Tina, you did a great job too, babe. I'm super impressed. I love you.
You're so cute. You're so cute. Awesome. Anyone else have any comments? Deanna, do you have any comments or questions?
One sec. Can you hear me? It looks like I'm on. Okay. I'm sorry. I was walking back from the park with the kids and stuff, and they're all tired, so I'm trying to multitask. I don't have really a specific question, but I'm really thankful for the support from everyone. Everyone is really helpful and lots of energy, so that's really nice. And I'm just trying to find time, because I have a little bit, I have a limited time with my full-time job, so I try to, like maybe when I'm at lunchtime, write a little post or something towards somebody's welcoming post, so I try to do that. So I'm just trying to, fit in some time, but I'm really happy with the team, and I'm really thankful for all you ladies' help.
Thank you. And we appreciate everything that you both are doing, because you're really contributing and supporting. I know I appreciate it, and I know this team appreciates it. So thank you.
Thank you. No problem. It's a team effort.
Great
so there's
job.
No I in team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you, ladies. So
Awesome.
I'm actually gonna just sign off right now, because my little one.
Bye.
And Deanna, just so you know, our calls are usually half an hour, but obviously this is a long training, and it's our first time on Zoom. They'll be shorter from here on out.
Okay, no problem. Okay. I love you all, ladies. Have a great night.
Bye.
God,
Okay,
does she look
bye.
like Sarah. It just blows my mind.
You
She
do.
looks so-
We have to show you a picture. We have some other people on the line. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, down below. Who are those people out of curiosity?
They're varied people. I
Well,
don't-
Yeah,
Hello?
here's somebody.
your friendly truck driver, Joe.
Joe, see? There, Joe's on the
Oh
line.
my God! Is he
Awesome.
really?
Yeah, he's
Was a great call.
772.
That's awesome!
Oh, I
Dude,
think
I've been loving your pictures.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you,
we can
babe.
hear you, Joe.
Hello.
You guys all...
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I got you again. Yeah, I hear you. Now I can hear you. Before I heard mumbling.
Okay.
Your call was excellent. Your call was really excellent.
Excellent. We're so happy you were with us.
Is Ellen? Ellen, are you on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Hi.
here. It's my
We don't
first
see your
call, and I
name.
enjoyed listening to everybody. And I have to tell you that prospecting works because that's exactly how Karen picked me up on Facebook, although we knew each other from playing tennis. But just the fact that her post and her positivity and everything that she was doing on Facebook, it caught my attention. And I have to tell you, I'm here because of that. So,
Awesome.
and then on top of it, Karen being who Karen is. So you connect the people with the product, and it's been great for me so far. It's been 6 months, and 6 weeks, and I'm now feel like I'm ready to go out and sell it. I love it.
Love you,
So
Ellen. You're
Awesome.
doing great,
Yeah.
too. You really are.
Thank you. Okay, anyone else have anything to share? Danielle, Danny, you look beautiful.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Danny.
So do you, ladies.
We see you, Danny.
There you are. You can't hide on here.
We got her
It's
white
not.
smile ever. Look at those teeth. The teeth. Did you
I'm a little sunburned.
You're beautiful, Danny.
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go over a box or something.
I know it's late. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, I did record this.
good night, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Ellen.
You're welcome.
Nicole, it's so good to see you, honey. You look beautiful.
You're so cute,
Thank
Nicole.
you, thank you.
Karen, love you. Cindy,
Love
I
you,
love
Jackie.
you.
Karen, I'll see you
Love
tomorrow.
all.
Yes.
Have a good night, everyone.
Ellen, I'll see you
Bye, good
tomorrow.
night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Mary Kate.